Hi everybody, Richard with the Richard Fauchier Real Estate Team. Hope you're staying safe out there. We're in uncharted territories in all aspects of life right now. Hopefully you're self-isolating or staying safe at home, and if you are out, you're social distancing. But really, truly, from the Richard Fauchier Real Estate Team, we do hope you're doing well. And the Edmonton stats are out for the month of April, and I do want to show you some. I want to go through maybe a year-to-date, show you where we were coming from earlier on this year, to show you where we're at sitting at this time at the end of April. So we're going to go back to January 1, show you kind of exactly what was happening the first couple months of the year. So coming from 19, sales were very flat in January, but a positive note was that we were actually losing some inventory, which was kind of a good thing. In 19, we were overshadowed by the sales with too many listings. So it was nice to see. Again, in February, we had a strong sales month at 8.3 increase over the year before, and then we were still losing a nice percentage of that inventory, which in turn drives prices up, and you'll see that in another slide here for March year over year. Now March was a little bit different story. When COVID hit in the middle of the month, we were actually up 17% mid-month. So COVID hit, it kind of erased that percentage increase, and then we were seeing a minus 2.6% for the end of the month. Another positive note though is we lost a lot more active listings. So that was 3 straight months of negative, of losing a lot of that inventory, which is good for keeping prices in check. Sales and active listings month over month for April. So compared to March, obviously we all know what's happening here in April. Things getting shut down. No different here in the real estate market. There was only 750 sales compared to 1166 in March, and then very flat for active listings. So not a whole lot gain, not a whole lot lost there. This is maybe a better indication of what we're seeing for April compared to last year. We had 1,679 sales last year at this time, 750 this time, so minus 55% sales, and then we lost active listings about 20% from 9,000 to 7,233. Now, just to show you a synopsis of the April year-over-year sales volume by dollar. So in 2020, we had $265 million worth of total volume sales. And then you can see last year at this time, we're sitting at $614 million, $617 in 18, $601, $6 in 16 at $648 million. So you can see there's quite a bit, $350 million approximately, less than last year. No surprise here with the month's worth of inventory. Again, with that 750 sales in April, if there was no new listings to happen as we go on, that 750 would take 9.6 months to eat up our 7233 for inventory. And you can see under normal circumstance for April is one of the best months of the year for sales in real estate. 5.4 last year, 5.5, so pretty consistent in the last couple of years. So a definite blip in the radar. Average sale price, here's probably the most surprising thing that came to mind for me. Month over month, not actually an increase from March at 404 to 410,000. Year over year, maybe a better indication of how things are going. Minus 4.1% from 427,000 to 410,000. That was in the single family aspect. I inserted this slide, the year to date, just to show you what the single family average price was in January at 414, with that slide of the February strong month of the sales at 8%, and the decline at 8% in active listings drove up average price to 426,000. March we dipped down to 404, and then April we see a little bit of an increase to 410,000. That's in the single family detached. Condos month over month up for the 4th consistent month at 2.3% from 218,000 to 224,000. Year over year, a slight dip at minus 2.4 from 229,000 at this time to 224,000. Again, another year-to-date slide. So in January, we can see we actually had one of our lowest averages after the consistent double percentage increases for 6 to 7 months in 2019 based on our other reports. So this is actually a positive aspect in the condo segment where You know, we mentioned a lot of times that the condo market was on sale late last year, and you can see people are gaining notice of that. And even in April, the average price went up to $224,000. So this was a little bit of a surprise to see based on the circumstance, but the average price went up. All residential sales price, again, month over month increase, slight increase of 2.8%, and a year over year slight decrease of minus 3.3%. We're sitting at 353,000. Last year was at 365,000 at this time. Again, a year to date stat, you can see they're fairly consistent. In January, it's 351,000, 351 again in February, 344, slight dip, and actually a fairly large increase. So we've seen our highest price sale average all year last month. Days on market, a little bit longer than last year at this time, 64 obviously. And then you can see 57, 54, and 53 previously. Now with the 750 sales that we've seen in April, it isn't showing as usual. The sellers are definitely cautious at this time. We are taking proper measures and new protocol with showing with gloves and masks and Lysol wipes and really going over Zoom calls and the internet and making sure that we narrow it down proper for our clients, protecting both our buyers and our sellers at this time. There is still great opportunity out there if you are in the buying market. Rates are at all-time lows right now, and the market is still happening. You can see at a 50% pace. But there is still opportunity out there. So I just wanted to throw this out there. Again, hopefully everybody is doing okay. And if you have any questions about anything, please do not hesitate to call, and we'd love to chat with you and answer any questions we can. Take care. We'll see you next month.